Good evening. So I know for some of you, you have your watch is set right at 7, and maybe mine's set a little bit off. It's 7:00, just now, just over 7 o'clock. I appreciate you guys coming. Thank you so much for the time that you spend taking care of your own self-care. Remember, self-care is a practice. Self-care is something that we need to put as a function into our whole system of movement. It's not just, oh, I'll do that eventually. It's not just, oh, that's for other people who need stretching. It's really for you, because you need to find balance, equanimity in the system, not just for your body, but for your mind and your heart. And I mean your internal heart, not just your pumping heart. Your heart, your mind, your soul, that everything can connect and make your body feel a little bit more, a little bit less like it's strung out, and like it can draw in and stay connected. So anyways, so let's join today. No necessary equipment. You're always welcome, of course, to have blocks, straps, or whatever will best function for you, bolsters and so on. But today, right now, I have no extra equipment. And so we'll just get going. All right, go ahead and stand with your feet together. Take a look at them and just enjoy the view. Whether or not you have old toes, new toes, or just shoe toes. Enjoy that you have feet and that you have this beautiful base of support that connects you to the rest of your body. So be present in yourself without putting yourself down, without disconnecting with the language in your head that would distort. Be present and be thankful, and give yourself grace. Inhale, take your arms up and over your head, reach. Exhale, lower your hands through. Inhale again, circle up and reach, and then lower your hands through. Let's do that 2 more times, just like that. Circle the arms up, find the width of your room, and then exhale, hands through. 1 more time, circle your arms up and over your head and reach, and then exhale, bring your arms down through. Take your arms down by your side, pull your shoulders open, and splay your hands out as if you could really just get every finger away from the next one. And then exhale, roll yourself in, and then roll yourself open. And then exhale, roll yourself in, and then inhale, roll yourself open, pull your elbows back. Exhale, pull yourself in, inhale, and open. 1 more time, exhale, roll yourself in, inhale, open the body. Inhale again, take those arms up and overhead. Exhale, lower your hands down through your center. Again, circle those arms up and overhead, reach. Exhale, lower. 1 more time, deepening that breath, finding the spaces in between all of those vertebrae, the muscles, the joints. Exhale and lower. Once more, take your hands down by your side, open the chest, splay the fingers out big, turn the palms up. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, open up, push into those feet. Exhale, roll in. Inhale, open the chest, lift up. Once more, exhale, roll in. Inhale, open up, big and wide. Exhale, bring your palms to center, chin towards your sternum, and just take a moment to set your intention for your practice. Take your hands down by your side. Inhale, take your arms out wide to the T. Exhale, bring your palms to your center. Let's start out with a half sun salute. So step to the top of your mat. Let those shoulders drop down and back. Lift that chest. Inhale, take your arms up overhead, reach. Bend the knees, dive forward, hands to the ground, chin towards the sternum. Inhale, slide the hands up the front of the shins. As best you can, begin straightening out both legs. And again, pull the belly into the body, fold across the top of both legs. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale and through. Let's go. Inhale, arms in, bend the knees and dive forward, hands to the ground, belly to the back. Inhale, slide the hands up the front of the shins, head and heart forward. Exhale and fold over. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale and through. Let's go 2 more times. Inhale, arms up, bend the knees, dive forward. Inhale, head and chest lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale and through. Inhale, lift. Exhale and dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Inhale and sweep up. And exhale. Take your hands down by your side. Lift the chest open. Inhale, take your arms out wide to a T. Bring your palms to center, bend the knees, left leg steps back to the lunge. Circle the arms up and overhead reach. Big deep breath, inhale. Exhale, dive forward, both hands to the ground. Shift forward so you can get your weight into your hands. Slide your right foot back into plank. Exhale into downward facing dog. Get long in the back. Sink those heels, bend your knees if you need to. Inhale, bend the knees. Step your right foot back up to your hands. Head and chest is lifted, body is nice and long. As you can, inhale. Take both arms up and overhead reach. Pull that right hip back. Circle the arms around. Step forward, take your arms up, overhead. Exhale just to the T, and then palms into center. Inhale, reach your arms out to the T. Inhale, up overhead. Circle your arms around, behind, step back into the lunge. Both arms up overhead, reach, get long. Breathing. Exhale, dive forward, bring both hands to the ground. Lift and pull the left foot back. Exhaling, sink back to the downward facing dog. Bend your knees, look forward, step your left foot back to the center, step your left foot back up, body nice and tall. Inhale, take your arms back up and overhead reach. Circle your arms all the way around to bring you forward. Arms up, reach. Exhale, arms wide to the T, and bring your palms to center. Again, circle your arms up. This time, exhale, dive forward, hands to the ground. Inhale, left leg steps back to the lunge. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale, circle up to high lunge. Straighten the back leg as you anchor and come into warrior 2. Reach forward, take your right hand, circle your left arm, lift your left heel. Breathing, lift your hips up again, just slide your right foot back to plank. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Bend your knees. Look forward and begin to step or walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale and sweep up. Exhale. Inhale, circle up again, reach. Exhale, bend the knees, dive. Inhale, right foot steps back to the lunge. Pull the shoulders back, tighten up the core. Circle the arms back, up and around. the chest. Breathing. Circle the arms around. Breathing, warrior two. And reach forward. Take your left hand, your right hand overhead, right heel lifts. Breathing, lift the hips up, slide the left foot back, hold a push up. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, step or walk the feet up to the hands, and fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, and through. Inhale, circle both arms up. Bend the knees, dive forward. Inhale, half lift. Step back to plank. Drop the knees if you need to. Lift the tailbone slightly. See if you can drop the chest down. Then extend through the legs. Slide the elbows through and lift the chin and the chest. Drop the chin without slumping through the shoulders. Drop the chin into the sternum. Lift the chin. Drop the chin. And lift the chin. Keep the pressure into the hands just slightly so you're not allowing yourself to sink. Once more, lift. Pull the chin into the sternum. Then lower yourself. Slide back into the heel of the hands. Curl the toes as you need to. Push into the knees. Straighten the knees. Hinge to downward facing dog. Bend the knees. Look forward. Step or walk your feet up to your hands and forward. Inhale. Sweep back. Exhale through. One more get there. Inhale, reach. Exhale and dive. Inhale, look forward. Step back into plank. As you need to, drop to the knees. So you can bring your chest down first, then your hips. Slide the heel of the hands forward. Elbows a little wider this time. This time look over your shoulder. Feel that range coming up out of the side waist. Inhale, look up towards the sky. Look over your left shoulder. Feel that opening in your abdomen, your obliques. Inhale, center. Let yourself sink through. Slide the heel of the hands back as you need to. Push into the knees or pick the knees off the ground first. Squeeze the glutes. Press yourself to push-up position. Exhale to the downward facing dog. Bend the knees, look forward, and then step or walk your feet up to your hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale and scoop up. Exhale and through. Just standing tall for a couple of nice long breaths. Such a beautiful time of the night. The wind is easy in the air. The sun has gone below the level of the buildings. It just feels good. Capture that sense of that breeze passing you by. Capture that hearing the sound of birds. As you know, here at the fountain we have that kind of whooshing sound back and forth in the evening, more so in the evening. And you get that whooshing of the cars, and just I kind of like to settle aside and think that that's whooshing of water going by. Not quite as relaxing, but it's nice to imagine. Bring your arms out wide to a T. Stretch wide and broad. Feel that opening, that tensional pull. Bring your palms, your forearms, everything towards your center, and drop. Inhale, circle those arms up, reach high, bend the knees and dive. Inhale, look forward, step back to plank. Drop the left knee into the ground, anchor the right foot. Look back at the right foot and see if you can line the toe of the left, the knee of the left, and the heel of the right foot together, along with the hand of the left. So heel, knee, toe, heel. Begin to open that torso up. Take your top arm up. Breathing. Take your top arm overhead. One nice long line from your right foot through your right hand. Watch that the head's not hanging, but lift it up into the inside of that right arm. This is quite a balance beam. Breathing. Circle that right arm all the way up, all the way down. Return to a plank. Hold the top of the push-up. Drop the right knee, and let's line the left heel, right knee, right wrist. Take the left arm overhead. Take the left arm over and reach towards the top of your mat. If you're arcing too much, you're going to feel it in your obliques. Push down into the outside edge of that left foot. Breathe. Keep your head up in line with your arm. Circle that left arm all the way back around. Breathing, lift back up into plank. Drop the left knee again. Take the right leg out. Breathing, take the right arm up. So now the right leg is 90 degrees to the body. Right arm is up. Right hand threads through. Reach. So your head's not on the ground, but it might drop slightly towards the ground. And again, roll and reach. Watch that your arms is not hanging in space, but it's specifically above the shoulder. Look down. Take that right hand down. Take that right knee back. Extend back into push-up again. Hold. Drop the right knee to the chest or to the ground. Left leg is out. Breathing. Left arm comes high and reach. Breathe. Take that left arm, look down, reach through. Breathing. Watch that the shoulder doesn't crush into the ear. Reach through with that left hand. Inhale, and once again reach up. And then take that left hand back down. Take that left knee underneath you. And let's just sit back into a wide knee child's pose, arms out in front. If you'd like, the forearms can touch, or the arms can just reach. Chin towards the sternum if you'd like, head all the way down. Breathe. Inhale, look forward. Shift forward into an up stretch with the knees to modify. Exhale, shift back. Walk your hands just slightly back towards your knees. Again, shift forward and drop in. And then shift back. Walk your hands just maybe a half step back again. Keep that chest up, pull yourself forward. You'll know where you can go. Drop your hips in. And then shift back. Sink back into your heels. Walk your hands back as best you can. Lift the chest, lift the sternum. nestle back there. Walk your right hand forward, walk your right knee forward, and angle your right foot across the midline of your mat as you kind of slide your left leg back. Slowly bring your right elbow to the ground and left elbow to the ground. Breathing. Body is long, so you're not hunched in. Your body is long. Beverly, move forward a little bit. Yeah, just so your whole foot is on the mat, and get your block. Put it underneath your left thigh. And then lay that left thigh down so you can get closer to the ground. Breathing. Settle your hips back. Breathing. If you can come a little deeper, do so. Let your head drop all the way in. And then bring yourself back up just to your forearms. And then just to your hands. So you're going to bring your left hand as best you can. You can use your block if you have a block, and you can put your elbow on that block kind of in front of your right knee and rotate. There you go. Good. Rotate. Inhale, turn back to center. Bring your body nice and long. See if you can bend that left heel back towards your butt. Don't get aggressive with it. Release it if you need to. Bend your left knee and see if you can just be gentle with that left hamstring. See if you can bring yourself up to your hands, keeping that left heel there. This is going to get fun, Bev. And then you're going to take your right hand and reach back. If that's not available to you, don't worry about it. Just enjoy being back here. Bring your hand to your hip. Look over your hip. That's totally fine. Breathing. Look back towards the ground. Release your foot from your hand. And then shift. Just slide your right knee back underneath you again. Go into a wide knee, child's pose, head down, chin in. Exhale. Inhale again, bring yourself up. Shift your weight forward. Bring your left knee up to your left wrist. As you can, then slide your right, or inchworm your right hip back. Body's nice and tall, chest is lifted. Sink back into that right back leg. And then as you can, come to your forearms. Bring that block out in front. There you go. Aren't you glad you got blocks today, Bev?
Oh man, telepathic.
Breathing. Good. Bring yourself up. And then take your right hand across towards your left knee. Breathing and rotate in. And then come back up. Walk yourself back forward again. Bring yourself up. Curl your right foot back in again. So again, immediately, very often what will happen is you will get a cramp in the hamstring. So let it go. Go ahead and put your knee on the ground. That's probably easier. Good. And just lean in and even drop to your forearms, Bev. And then bend your knee. Heel to your hamstring. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good. Curl that heel to the hamstring. If you're up on your hands and it's available to you, reach back for that foot behind you. Whoops. breathing. Look back over the shoulder, lift the chest up. And then look back forward, release the foot from the hand, breathing, and then just gently slide once again that left knee back and come back into a wide knees child's pose. Let the head drop, let the chin come in. Walk the hands underneath the shoulders and bring yourself upright. Let's sweep the feet out in front of us, all that extension of the hip. Let's get those legs out in front of us. You can hold the underside of your knee. You can also sit up if you're on block, sit up, and that'll help the extension of the back as well. So instead of just sitting flat on the ground. And then it's kind of nice too. It looks funky, but get that sit flesh out of the way. And there's no other way to put it other than butt cheeks or sit flesh. It just is what it is. Hold the back side of your knees and slightly lean back. And just feel that you can hold the back side of those legs. Let the chin drop. Pull the heels slightly towards the hamstrings. Release the arms and reach out. Breathing. You're going to begin to bow the knees out as you reach forward and fold across the top of both legs. Now you can both do one of two things. You can pull your heels more towards you, as well as you can move your feet a little bit further away. Again, the idea is not that head to navel, it's head to toes. And so you're pulling yourself forward. Inhale, lengthen the back, lift the sternum. Exhale, and see if you can come deeper forward. So this is a variance of a very wide-legged stretch. That can put a bit of pull on those little SI joints in the back. This is a little bit more gentle on that. But if you need to pull out, if it's too much pressure, then just pull up a little bit. Exhaling. And then if you need to or able to, drop forward a little further. Inhale, press into your shins. Tuck just your left foot underneath you, all the way underneath that right. And so you're using your left leg to kind of hold and stabilize your right leg. From there, hands to either side, and just begin to walk your hands forward. Breathing. As you can, lower yourself. If that's not there for you, that's fine. Just keep yourself up. Press in and pull those shoulders back to draw you forward. Inhale. Walk yourself back. Slide your right leg in. We're going to do a rotation for equanimity. Bring the left elbow, hook it around the knee, and rotate to the right side. Now watch this right hand. You're not just leaning in. It's helping you to extend the back. The left knee is hooking, and it's not so that you can overly twist. It's just to stabilize yourself, so you're not pulling that right knee across the body. Breathe and feel the spiral through your body. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, add to the rotation as it's available. Inhale, look back towards the front of your mat. Release your right hand. Hold. Extend the right leg again. Sit nice and tall and see if you can fold further this time. Inhale, walk the hands back. And then slide the right foot in, hook the right foot kind of underneath that left hip, and then the left leg is out in front. Body is nice and tall, chest is lifted, and then again, take your hands to either side of the leg as you walk forward. Now you may notice all new spots of tension or pull, allow yourself, instead of thinking, oh, I got to go to the same spot, just let this side be this side and breathe gently into those areas that you find that pull, that resist you. You're not here to force. You're not here to just push into stuff. You're here to find space, length, openness. Inhale. Exhale. If you can, go a little bit deeper. Breathe. Inhale. Walk yourself back again. Body nice and tall. Slide that left foot in. And I'm just going to turn so it's just easier to see. Left foot is still in front. Breathing, hold nice and tall. Hook the right elbow around. Take the left hand behind and lift that chest up. Keep the left foot flat as best you can and hold. Notice that back arm. See if you have your hand pointed back behind you. Lift and then exhale, rotate as it's available. Remember, you're not pulling the left leg in. You're using it as a brace or a support. Inhale, bring your head center. Return your hand, extend that left leg back out again and fold forward. Now, and again, re-notice any of those spots that came up immediately when you first folded. Inhale, walk those hands back up. Let's bring both legs back out again, nice and tall. Pull the backs of the knees. So you're not arching the back, but you are pulling your heels towards your hamstrings just enough to create kind of your own personal seat. You need to take some of that seat out from underneath you, do so. Inhale and exhale. Fold across both legs. I want you to reach out for your ankles, your feet, or your big toes. Lift your chest up. If you're holding your ankles, you're pressing down. Your feet, you're kind of pulling back. Your toes, you're keeping those toes in line. Thumbs and shoulders. And as you can, straighten out both legs. As you can, get a little deeper. Pull that belly into the body. Inhale and exhale without releasing as best you can. Just lengthen and lift first. So going from flexion to extension. Release the feet, ankles, or shins and begin to gently sit back up again to re-extend the spine. This time take the hands back. Get a little bit more extension for the upper back. Breathing. Extend the legs back out again, reaching. Drop the chin, slide the feet in, shift the hips into the heels, and begin to lower yourself into the mat. Gently, slowly, even lowering your own head down slowly if you need to. And just settle back into the ground. Now as you lay there, the body's like, wow, what did you do? So very often, sometimes as we come in and into and or out of each pose, the body says, all right, I'm going to go back to where I was, but I want you to just not fight it. I want you to breathe into those spaces that may feel a little bit raw, a little bit opened, a little bit exposed, and just settle. This is where it is beautiful how the practice of yoga and our mood, thought, spiritual, physical life can come together. When we are exposed, when we're raw, it's not the time to knuckle down and just get tight and hard. It's not the time to resist, but it's the time to let go and release. But with intention and focus through your breath. And remember, our breath is that restorative part of our body, that parasympathetic releasing part of our body. Inhaling, exhaling, let it wash over you. Let your breath just settle you, quiet, calm, center, connected. Big breath into the belly, big opening the ribs, chest and back. Settle, calm, stable. Now, one at a time, drawing your right knee and left knee into your chest. Give a little tug, pull your knees into your body. Release those knees, let the hands come to the top of your knees. And just kind of pedal your feet, roll your ankles. And then begin to roll the knees. So my right knee is going counterclockwise, my left knee is going clockwise, but both are moving at the same time. I'm using my arms as a guide so I don't get them too far away and pull into my lower back. See if you can go the other direction comfortably. Right knee is clockwise, left knee is counterclockwise. The feet can stay touching, or the feet can release from each other. You choose. And then just release your left foot to the ground. Bring just your right knee into your chest. Settle the weight of your right thigh against your belly. Breathe so the belly pushes up against the thigh. Exhale. Let the thigh reach against the belly again a little bit deeper. Again, bigger breath. Push the belly up into the thigh. Push the thigh back into the belly. And release the tension. Bring your left knee back into your chest. Hold the tops of both knees. Again, inhale. Push your belly up against your thighs. Exhale. As you release, pull your knees closer to your belly. Once again, inhale. And then exhale. And release. Drop your right foot to the ground. Hold underneath your left knee and draw your left knee into your chest. So you're holding on the other side of your belly. Take a big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull the belly into the body, or the thigh into the belly. Again, inhale. Belly against the thigh. Exhale. Pull. Inhale again. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Draw the right knee once again into the belly. Not hard, just kind of pull in. Feel the ribs expand and broaden. Release the hands. Drop the right foot to the ground. Lift the hips up just enough. Bring the right knee back up and drop both knees to your left. So again, a rotation is about bringing equanimity to the right and left sides of the body. Take your right hand, place it on the lower part of your right rib cage. Left hand on the top of your right knee, and pull your rib cage down slightly towards the ground as you press your right thigh away. So there's a rotation in two directions. You're drawing your right rib down and away as you're drawing your right knee down into your left. Big deep breath, inhale, and release, exhale. Bring both knees into your chest. You'll be off center on your mat, so just drop your knees. Shift your weight back to center. Pause for a second. Lift your hips up. Sink your right hip in this time and bring both knees into your chest. Drop both knees to your right. Breathing. Take your left hand. Place it on the lower half of your left rib cage. Right hand on the top of your left knee. And pull in opposition. So you're pulling your left rib cage slightly down and away as you're drawing your left knee down and in towards your right. Big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pull away. So a little bit of extra movement for those internal organs. Kidneys, spleen, liver on the other side. Take a big deep breath in again. Pull. Once more, inhale. And exhale. Release the hands. Gently, slowly bring your left knee back up. Drop your left and right foot to the ground. Bring your knees into center. And just drop into the floor. As it's comfortable, extend both legs out. It's kind of off center of my mat, so I'm just getting back into the center. Let your arms open wide. And notice and feel possibly even more hip motion, more release in your belly, your rib cage, maybe even in your shoulders as you lay back. Big deep breath, inhale. Beauty of coming to such a settled position is just the quietness inside the body. The release of the jaw and the throat, the belly and the heart. Wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, roll your ankles, roll your wrists, slide one foot in then the other. I have to say it's been delightful. Sweep your hips to one side and roll yourself onto one side. Use your top hand and gently, slowly bring yourself up half the way up. And then bring yourself the rest of the way up. Just give yourself some time. Bring your feet in front of you or sit in some position that's comfortable for you. Walk your hips back away from your heels. Chin drop to your sternum. Let your palms come to your center. Take a big deep breath. Lift your head, heart, chest, hands, and extend. Exhale, bring everything back in. Take your left hand behind you, right hand gently, not a hard rotation. Just open that chest. Look back towards the center and turn to the other direction. Inhale, come back to the center. Take those arms up and overhead again. And lower. Once more, reach wide and overhead. And lower. Thank you very much. I'm like a little teary tonight for some reason, but I want to thank you so much for your commitment to coming to these things. It's meant a lot to me, and I couldn't have done this really without you. So even though I sometimes feel like I'm teaching to myself, I do have some friends here also as well tonight. I want to thank you so much for just coming and being part of this experience with me as well. Have a great night. I'll talk to you guys later.
That was so restful. I mean, stretched, but restful. I really enjoyed that.
Good.